yesterday, and then it still went and rejected, so I'm just gonna wait for the stronger confirmation candle.
Yeah, especially after I already took one.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, I think we should come down to like 154, 750 today. So I'm kind of aiming for.
Yeah, 750. Yeah, I've got that level. Wow.
Yeah, weekly is just coming down.
There was a rejection last week then.
Yeah, yeah. I reckon we'll get some mad close back above that range, like on the weekly, when they start to talk more about interest rate hikes and stuff. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Okay, good morning, Ali. Good morning. 8 minutes. A lot can happen in 8 minutes.
I don't think I'll be getting my 15 minutes if it's just another top work. Oh, I think I'm down, but I've already took a trade. I don't really like 15-minute entries in it.
Okay.
Difficult.
Hear that one. But this would be my
It's a resistance below the support in it.
Yeah, exactly. So for me, it's going to be a good opportunity to look for continuation. Alright, we're going to wait for a few more people to join up, and then we shall get cracking. In fact, let's just get started. Okay. So good morning, guys. Hope everybody is doing well. We'll play some tunes in a little bit, but for the minute, let's get started on some analysis over here. So we're looking for GJ continuation to the downside, right? If we start off with your daily candle, the daily candle is currently bearish, right? We know we had this big move down in Asian, so obviously looking for some continuation of movement. 4 hour as well, you can see big 4 hour candle pushed this down in the Asian session, right? We broke down below this support at 155 400, and if you look to the left hand side now, we're obviously coming down, and we have these further clean candles to the left, right, until we hit some issues around this area at 154 800, let's just say, for to be simple. So we know that we've got clean moves on the 4 hour. We know that we can continue this move down. We look at the 1 hour. We can see 1 hour still trying to make its way bearish at this point. It's broken the previous 1 hour low. It's filled the wick. So it's showing signs that we're looking to continue. You know, we're currently below this support at 155, 150 on the 1 hour. And again, you know, we have these clean candles to the left hand side. 30 minutes. So we create a low, right? This is your low during pre-London. So now all I want to see is a break below this low to look for that continuation of movement, you know, placing stops above here to say that we're going to come all the way down here by London session. Just be first target, second target, and then third target, and then if you really want, fourth target, which was your next 4 hour support level at 154 650. So that's what I'm looking for here today. So for me, I've got around 4 minutes to see if this 15-minute candle is going to break down below 155, 100. If it doesn't, then obviously we're going to have to wait for the 30-minute candle to close. So it is vital what happens with this 15-minute closure. If we respect this support, then obviously we may on the 30-minute end up being a rejection and start making a retracement to find resistance maybe at a higher price level, because we're not guaranteed to just keep dropping, right? You know, remember the higher time frame direction is still very much bullish, but at the moment, yes, we are dropping, so we obviously naturally only want to look for sell positions. My price action is bearish. So we got 3.5 minutes to see how we close at 155, 100. It seems like it is rejecting a little bit now, and I was a little bit concerned as well when we first came on how the 1 hour obviously had no top wick. Very tricky, and it's only the first 15 minutes, and you can see how we've already pushed down, and you know, potentially look where we're at, key level 155. Have we found our rejection point? But we don't know yet. We don't know if it's a rejection until the candles close. So if this candle closes bullish or flips bullish, then we know this is now starting to reject this zone. So then we'd have to wait to see how a 30-minute candle would close or a 1 hour candle would close, right? So that is what we are going to do. If we take a quick little look at gold, yeah, so gold is currently moving bullish. You're probably looking for that continuation after the Asian session. I think 1801.140 is the target here for today. Yeah, you can see we're already breaking above this resistance. So probably want to wait for that candle to close, and then there should be a nice upside move on gold. The only issues you have are this resistance level right here at 1798,500. This area is going to be a pain. So you could arguably say this is probably a good break-even point or a good point for target, 20 pips, and then you can look to continue up to 1801. Like we said, but we're going to see anyway how that closes. But let's focus on pound yen, because we seem like we are rejecting over here with the 50-minute candle. Yeah, look at that, 50-minute candle is rejecting at this point. So it seems we're not going to get some sells yet. Not yet. But I think it's better that it comes up to make a top wick, in my opinion, and then starts to come back down later on.
Yeah, definitely. I'll grab a drink, be back in about 5 minutes.
Yeah, no problem, mate. No problem. Probably going to grab a drink myself in a couple of minutes, but let's stick around for a sec, answer any questions, see what other people are saying. Yeah, 30-minute candle is now flipping bullish. So we've got a couple of levels just to change here quickly, because this was from before the Asian session. So this was okay. yeah, so we're gonna have to wait a little bit over here. Wait and see what is going to happen. So I think 15-minute candle closed bullish, closed with no wick to the top. So at the minute there's no sells, but there is neither sells nor buys at the minute. See, buys is really tricky, I think, personally at this second, because where realistically would you want to buy? You know, considering that we're very heavily bearish in the short term that way. So you can see the big drop. So if anything, yeah, you can have a shot to buy it, but then where? Okay, maybe above here, but then you run into problems here. You're gonna run into issues here. So I think for me, yeah, I have to wait and see. I probably want to see this rejection as a first kind of confirmation that we found an area of rejection, and then a break above your most recent resistance. So yeah, that would make sense with this rejection if you got a candle like this. But then, you know, again, we're gonna run into problems over here, which is like that far away. So you need to get your stops to break even pretty quick. But yeah, I'm gonna wait and see. So we've got 12.5 minutes to see what's gonna happen. Guys on the YouTube, you guys are very, very quiet tonight. Or today, sorry. Very, very quiet. Nobody got any input, anything to add? Looks like we're starting to break up over here. Interesting. So we've had some kind of rejections around 155. I wonder if we'll see a potential move to the upside. But realistically, we need to be looking for sells, right? Plus stops are pretty big. We're just gonna have to wait and see what happens. Right, let's bang on some tunes so you lot aren't just sitting in silence for a minute. And I'm gonna go get a drink before the candle closes in 11 minutes time. So yeah, we're gonna have to wait for this candle to close before we make any informed decision. But if this is the top wick for us to continue back down, I think that would be great. Nice rejection to the upside, and then we'll have us driving back down again. Right, I'll be back in a couple of minutes. Bear with me, guys. Okay, we're back. Okay, looks like we are potentially going to respect that area, which is perfect what we want to see for continuation to the downside. We don't particularly want to see this. Obviously for buys, you'd want to see the 30-minute close above 155.250, right over here. But for sells, we'd want this candle to respect 155.240, and then we can wait for the next candle to start breaking down below 155.100, right? That's what we're waiting for here. So we'll have to wait and see. We've got a minute left. Obviously, I'd much prefer to look for sells, because buys are going to be, very tricky.
Yeah, last few you want is a candle closing above and then closing back below.
Yeah, exactly. So probably better just to look for sells today, I think. I think for buys as well, it'd be safer to wait for a candle to break up and then some form of like a pullback and then structure to form, so you got further like a higher support created, and then you could look for upside. But you watch, this will break above 250. Now that we've said that. Yeah, I think I'll sit out of buys if we break above 250. Yeah, I've made my decision. I will sit out of the buys. Okay, looks like we've still got some waiting to do here, people. But let's see how gold's set up. So gold has closed above on the 30-minute time frame. So I think we should have a nice easy move up to 1798.500 based on this closure. But remember, I think with gold, once you get your 30-minute confirmation candle, I would be then looking for a support to form on the lower time frame in the next candle to fill that wick and continue. So let's just, for example's sake, let's go to the 5-minute time frame. So you can see on the 5-minute that the last candle for the 30-minute close very weak bullish. So what would make more sense? It would make more sense to wait for a stronger 5-minute candle that looks like a rejection, right? Then you could take your shot, push to there, and then look to continue. So we'll see. So now we need the lower time frame to respect this 1794.500 level for gold to continue up. GJ is just there, here nor there, so we're gonna see. But what was I going to say, guys? So a couple of things here today. First of all, make sure you're subscribed to the YouTube channel. That is the first thing for today, because I'm going to be announcing our giveaway probably tonight at 2k subscribers. So make sure you're subscribed to the YouTube channel, and I'm going to probably be announcing tonight on Instagram. Make sure you're following me on Instagram, and that's where I'm going to be announcing the YouTube giveaway. go to Forex Factory. I didn't think we had any news here today, did we? No. But it is a big week for the pound because we have the MPC meeting on Thursday. So I'm probably actually going to be trying to trade this myself. I may be saving some bullets for the actual event, because if we discuss certain things, you could see a lot of movement. You know, and really, we could be seeing price be dropping now. Right, if you think about it, for when MPC meetings comes around, people get a much better buying premium, right, on their price. So we're gonna have to wait and see. So, you guys in the YouTube, very, very quiet. Who caught sells during Asian session then? It's a nice opportunity. Around 3 a.m. 3 a.m. would have been a great shot at the title. Yeah, if you held sells from 3 a.m., wow. You would have been up this morning. Right, let's watch gold here for a minute. So the first 5-minute candle is about to close. So in my opinion, you would want to see maybe something like this. We have a little wick down, then you have a 5-minute candle doing that, and I think that would be your entry point, and then using this as a, you understand that that is the current 5-minute high, and then this is your obviously ultimate target. You know, look at the structure on gold, right? If you actually look at the structure, every time we had a new high created on the 5-minute, you had a pullback, support, pullback, support, continue, pullback, support, continue, pullback. So you're looking for the same thing, right? Until we kind of break this structure point. So it looks like GJ is trying to come back above 155, 250. Yeah, I'm not really too interested. I'm not really interested in taking buys at all yet. As well as the fact that we have this clear resistance on the 15-minute, which is also that rejection on the 30-minute, but it's much more than that, because look how small these body candles were on the 30-minute. But look how choppy price was on the 15-minute. So it's probably not the best area to be looking for. Not the best area to be looking for sells. Because remember, we could still have this candle, this current candle, wick up, close bearish, create a resistance, and then use this as our low target to look to continue and break. So we're going to have to really, really wait and see what happens here, because I think the 4 hour is now currently bullish. Yeah, so don't want to get sucked in.
If anything, closures back above like 386 might be better.
Yeah, it might be better. But then the only thing we have to understand is you might get a 15-minute, 30-minute closure above here, but then your 1 hour time frame may want to create a rejection below that previous level. You know, so I find that it is very, very tricky. I just would say it's better to wait for structure for buys. So for example, pull up, reaction there, pull back, higher support formed above previous resistance, then you go.
Yeah, otherwise it's all counter trend, isn't it?
Yeah, all counter trend. You know, in the short term, yeah. In the short term, it is counter trend, yes. But we're gonna see, because we may not even, you know, move up. This may just be the top wick for the new 30-minute, and for your 1 hour candle to come back down. So we're gonna wait. We're gonna wait and see. Gold is still just there. So we'll see how this 5 minute. So I think for an entry, you'd want the 5 minute to be closing either kind of above this level or engulfing that area there. So you'd want it to close above there. If we stay below there, then you don't get entered in, right? If you get a candle that just starts breaking up above, obviously that's up to you if you want to take a little kind of impulsive entry, but understanding that you're using your higher time frame 30 minute as your confirmation, so it's not really necessarily impulsive, but your entry is impulsive, right? Based on the fact that UK will break this minor resistance here, 5 minutes should close nice and strong up over there, you know, like for example, like somewhere over here or here, right? There was an opportunity, or break of there was an opportunity, break above there was an opportunity. So you can kind of use that, you know, if you wait to the 5 minute close over here, close there, wait, okay, close there, close there. So sometimes it's good, sometimes it runs away from you, but just a little bit of experience helps you to understand that. Man, you guys on YouTube, you're so quiet today. We've got no discussion.
Gonna say no one sent a chart in ages.
Yeah, no one sent a chart in 8. Yeah, no, that's right. That's very true, Kelsey. Here we go. Is gold coming? Yeah, I would say that's pretty good. I would say that would be a decent 5 minute closure. We broke back above that previous level. This current 5 minute should break above this little minor resistance. So if it were me, I'd be in an entry right there for price to continue. And then look, you've got an 8 pip. Got an 8 pip break even target, or that's what I would use right there. So you've got 8 pip break even target, and then let the rest run coming up to 1798 500, right? So you can see you're already up 5 pips already. But yeah, you let this candle ride up to 1796 and then see if it can continue and break. Good morning, ladies. Any trade taken yet? No, not yet. Not yet. Pablo, good morning. Waiting for sales at high levels. That range looks nasty. Yeah, it's a bit tricky at the minute. It is for sure a bit tricky at the minute. So I think we're gonna have to wait for the 30-minute candle to close to see how we get on over here today. Because right now there's nothing going on. I've got exams these days, so not really trading. Okay. Yeah, if you got exams, then it's probably a good focus, right? So we've got 17 minutes left. Come on guys, we've got 24 people here and only 14 likes. Then we can do better than that, right? Do much better than that. So it looks like GJ is just trying to pump up over here. But that's cool. I think GJ is probably not going to be touched today if we start to go bullish. So gold. Still to play for on gold. Still there. I think gold's a great shout coming up to 17.98 500. Yeah, we'll keep an eye on gold. We'll keep an eye on it. Let me know, guys, if it starts breaking up or if it starts coming down, just so I can keep an eye on it. Let's wait for this 5-minute candle to close, see how it closes. Remember, gold is very volatile. You know, you can have the candle move up, come all the way back down, come all the way back up, and then come all the way back down again. So just bear that in mind. It's a very like choppy price action pair, right? The 15-minute candle closed like a weak bullish candle, so obviously that's not the best close in the world, but still closed bullish, right? So that's the main thing for the minute, but it's not the best. So you want to probably keep an eye on it now. So GJ 15-minute closed right at that resistance at 155.330. So we'll just have to see, because if this next 15-minute candle just starts breaking down below that previous 15-minute candle, then of course that will flip the 30-minute, and then we would have a resistance formed below this area, and then in theory we should continue down. Get those likes up on the stream. So it's been a quiet day so far here today. Gold not really doing much. Well, gold, I would be in a position. $15, 12 minutes left for the 1 hour on gold. GJ, yeah, may do what we think it may do today. 15-minute candle is coming down. If it does break the low at 155.211, then it would flip the 30-minute, and then hopefully that would mean that we would have that resistance formed to look for continuation sells, but we are not too sure as of yet.
It's tough, we got open coming in as well, don't we?
Exactly, but I'm thinking hopefully we set up nice for open to give us the drop. So for example,
yep,
I'd be maybe looking for something like this. So if we have this candle create that rejection and it closes even something like this, we can have the next candle driving down to fill the wicks. To fill the wicks like this, and then the next candle after that should drive us down all the way to 154.850. That would be the best outcome. that is kind of what I'm looking for here today. What do I think about GA? I don't actually look at GA, but obviously if you want to look at it, or you are thinking of a potential setup, I'm happy to take a look. But yeah, I think GA, from what when I've watched it, when I've like looked at it before, I think it's quite a hard pair, quite volatile obviously. Moves slightly different to GJ. Like during London session, like if pound's very bullish, doesn't mean GA is going to be very bullish. So yeah, I mean, just got to learn your pair, I suppose. Just got to learn your pair. My pair is obviously pound yen, and up and coming pair is gold. But I've watched gold for so long, but I just want to make sure that I get it right before I add it in as an official second pair. You know, you gotta master one before you can add another one, right? Yeah, so that's what I'm kind of looking for. Buys, yeah, not really interested, to be honest. The only thing I want to see for buys is maybe if this candle does close up and above here, right, like this, you get a pullback. We get some form of a pullback for open, where we get maybe like a rejection like this, right, and then look for a higher support to form, like a break above this kind of level here, something like this. That would then give me an opportunity to look for a range fill up over there. You know what I'm saying? But just closure over here, we have the resistance there, we have an area here, so I don't really like that. Hey Harris, long time no see. Oh, how's it going, mate? Hope you're well. Asian stream days, hey? Who here on the YouTube used to watch the Asian sessions with Trading with Paul? Man, I miss doing the Asian sessions, man. That was such good fun. Just was very tiring. But yeah, Asian session was good, and it was just going really, really well. There was good volume for months, and then we just had like a 10-month period where Asian just was garbage. So I was just like, nah, this is no good. So then I moved to London session. But yeah, Asian session back in the day was good fun, man. Couple of people were from the Asian session. Nice. Yeah, that was good fun, man. I think if one day, if I'm not busy, I should do a Asian session special. I don't really see anyone do it. Asian session stream. Just have to do a one-off Asian session special. Bitcoin is good in the Asian session. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't trade Bitcoin. I don't even look at it, to be honest. Too complicated for me for the minute. Like, I understand crypto very well. Like, I can tell you about crypto, but trying to trade crypto, do you know what? I haven't even bothered trying to learn, like, even attempt it. You know, I just stick to what I know for the minute. Everything takes time. Everything takes time. I find it trades well technically, not a massive flow but steady moves. Okay, nice. Nice. Right, how's gold getting on, guys? Ooh, gold is coming back down. Yeah, tricky, eh? Yeah, if you start to get breaks below this support, then you understand that if this was your wick, remember that was your wick on your 30-minute that flipped. If it's breaking down below there, then that means that the candle is trying to drive back inside the range. So we want to be very, very careful. Just keep an eye on it. See how this current 5-minute closes. If it starts breaking down, you know, you're gonna probably want to manage some risk there. But you know, the 30-minute may close bearish but still respect the range, and then you can have the next candle go bullish to continue up. Yeah, it looks like GJ is not going to give us a good shout. Yeah, I don't know about you lot. I know some people may be really interested in taking buys, but I just don't think it's the best idea. I don't think buys right now is the best idea. I think that what we're more likely to see is that clearly we've formed the low during London. We're pulling back, and then what we'll probably find is we'll hit an area of resistance, and then pre-NY will start to, it may be even over here, and then pre-NY will start to make its way back down again. So yeah, we're gonna have to wait the 5 minutes. If nothing happens, if we don't get an opportunity by open, then I'm just gonna call it a day. Yeah, I just like streaming on the run up to open. I think that it's good because we like to use the volume to get good entries. But if we don't get an entry before open, I just close the stream, go about my day, and then if an opportunity presents afterwards, then then I would execute on that. But I like doing the short streams. It's better, you know. We don't need to be sitting here for hours just waiting for a setup. Right, bear with me 1 second, guys. Sorry about that, guys. So we got 3 minutes left. Doesn't seem like we're gonna get opportunity here, unless before open this 15-minute decides to come all the way down. But I don't see that happening right now. But hey, I may be wrong. Very, very possible, right? Okay. Let's have a little look. Gold messing around. Oh, sorry, I picked up a few pips on gold sell, just a small move. Okay, nice, nice, nice. Gold messing around until the top of the hour. Top of the hour. Yes, yeah. Look at gold now. It's coming right back in the range. So, like I said, once that 5 minutes started to break down below that support, I was yeah, it was not a good sign. So probably wanted to manage risk or get out of that trade, in my opinion. Because then at least, look, if you were risking originally something like 16 pips, something like that, then you lost maybe 9. 10, you know, and then doing that every single time, that little bit different every time is gonna make the difference. Oh sugar, maybe we're gonna get this opportunity here with GJ. I can't believe that. I was not expecting that.
Yeah, it's come down hard last morning.
Yeah, it has. If we flip bearish, stops are going to be about 13. Okay, yeah, we need this candle to close bearish, and I think we should have a nice move coming down. But we need the candle, of course, to close bearish. Last minute as well, man. Madness. Gold missing. Oh, I said that. No buys for me on GJ. Yeah, no buys for me either. Been there, done that. Yes. Yeah, going against the trend. Tricky stuff. I think this could just be a rejection for us to drive further down again. But I really want to see this candle flip bearish, man, and then we should be good to go. It's going to be tight. We got 30 seconds. I'm looking for gold sells to 154. Do you mean GJ sells? I think you mean GJ sells.
There we go.
Oh, and GJ sales are over. Yeah, we got no sells as of yet. Still no sells, man. We got a resistance formed, but we didn't even break down below. We didn't even close back below previous range. Yeah, it's no good. It's no good. I think I'm going to be looking for two things. Sells below 155, 100. I'll be looking for that. Or potential buys above 155, 400. Right? Those are kind of my two things. But sells below 155, 100 is going to be much better, especially now. We wanted that 30-minute to close bearish to look for a sell. We didn't get that, so at this point, someone being very risky, would take a break of this current low to push down, retest the low, fill the, you know, etc. But that's a very aggressive trade, really. In theory, the 1 hour closed in a way at which you would presume we'd be going up. 4 hours now back bearish. Hey, why does my trading view think that we've only got an hour left on the 4 hour?
Because of the clocks, they went back, didn't they? So
yeah, but I thought TradingView though does it that it it automatically like you know, like let's say like 5 a.m. would be the start of open now. You know what I mean? London session.
I don't know. I think in America they go back in a few weeks, so I think until then it's going to be 591 and all that.
Oh, okay. You don't wait 15 min after top of the hour. I'm not sure what you mean by that. I'm not too sure. Oops, TJ sells not gold. Yeah, I thought so. Gold chart. Okay, perfect. Nice, Pablo. Let's take a look. Finally, we got someone sending in a chart. That is what I like to see. That is what I like to see. Nice. Okay, so this is gold. Previous weekly high, third rejection. This level in October. Okay, nice. I like that. This week's open. Cool. Support created for a pullback. Yep. Possible pullback phase. More rejections in September. So okay, so we had a lot of rejections here during September. I like that. Possible pullback phase. Yep. Looking for sells from this level for another rejection. Maybe tomorrow FOMC. Okay, I like that idea. And I think as well, you could go one further and you could say, okay, well look, if we've had rejections here through October, September, right, like you said, then where makes sense for buys? Well, above those rejections. If you get candles breaking above, right, and we're not rejecting on the 4 hour, right, and we break those levels, then you can look for upside, right? And you can also say that if we pull back again to where you're saying the week opened, then you could look for another continuation back up to that same area. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I like that idea 100%. But same way, in a way, you could say, okay, if we break the support that we created from the week open, then we can be going that way, right? So, but I like that. It's a good chart. Thanks for sending that in. So very, very nice. Yeah, I like it. I like it. So London Open so far, not really doing much. Not really doing much. The only thing I'm concerned about at the minute is you can see on the 1 hour. Look how the 1 hour kind of just slightly engulfed the previous after that rejection. So in theory, this 1 hour candle may finish off like that based on what that candle did. But that is why it's going to be better to wait for sells below 155, 100. Because then you know that you'll have confirmation that we should continue down. Ooh, gold is now coming down hard. So for sells on gold, I think you would look for sells below 1791. Yeah, below 1791, 400. I think that should be a nice move to the downside. Yeah, some form of structure below there. And then a breakdown below 1790. We've got this big range here to play with. That would be the range on gold. 1787. GJ not really doing much at open. Man, another dead day really here today. I was saying to Kelsey this morning that we seem to find that on monetary policy weeks, whether it be for pound, and also we have the same with USD, right? That's where we have FOMC this week. Yeah, we do. It's tomorrow. So see how we've got FOMC, we've got pound interest rates, right? You can see the price action is very different. You know, you look at yesterday. If we go and look at yesterday, everyone knows that obviously I took a loss on GJ, but look at the irregular movement. You know, we had a potential sell position. We were looking to target there. We also spoke about buys above this area, right? And the funny thing is obviously I took the sell, got stopped out, and yet even though we broke above the range, and I know a lot of people may have got in buys over here, you then had the next candle just dump and then go all the way to where I was trying to target. So it was just like, what? That makes no sense. You got confirmation for sells, failure. Confirmation for buys, failure. Oh, runs to your original sell target in one candle. Made no sense whatsoever. And then if you look on the 1 hour, just a big ass liquidity grab rejection on the 1 hour. Simple as. And where did that come from? Where did we reject? The same kind of area where we had rejections, big wicks previously. Did the exact same to drive down. And then to finish that move from the 1 hour candle, which I was trying to catch. So even if you know, I left the trade and put stops above here to be extra safe, still would have got stopped and then went your way for sells, you know. So it was a really tricky day. And then, you know, we look at today and we just know straight away that there's nothing really happened here at all. Nothing at all. You know, you may have had an opportunity at 6 a.m. How you would have caught that, I don't really know, to be perfectly honest. You know, okay, yeah, maybe this 545 candle gave you an opportunity to push down to retest the low at 155.200. That was a potential opportunity, but then again, you know, is that the move for the session? I wouldn't say so. I think if anything, what you're more likely to find now is I think we're probably going to see more upside at this point. You know, we said about the 1 hour, what the 1 hour will probably look like. Right, we said how the 1 hour candle probably will finish off in this kind of manner based off how the previous one closed. If it doesn't, obviously that's good, because then you can have the 1 hour candle, current 1 hour candle, creating a resistance here, and then we almost want to see this is now the resistance being formed for the next 1 hour candle to drive down, right? Of course that's what we want to see. But if you look at the current 1 hour structure, it makes more sense to see a bullish 1 hour candle. So then therefore, if price then starts to print and create, let's say, higher levels of support within the bottom wick of the new 1 hour candle, then what makes more sense? To see something like that. So you got to keep all these kind of little things in mind. But yeah, I mean, for the most part, I think I'll be sitting on my hands. I think I'll be sitting upon my hands here today. So far. Yo, Connor, how's it going? So it looks like DJ is trying to break down. How long we got? 3 minutes. Not too bad, man. Yourself? Just looking at GJ like, damn, this looks tough unless we start seeing some more volume come in. Yes, yeah, this is tough right now. Yeah, it looks like we're gonna need some more volume for price to continue. Didn't like the 15-minute bullish rejection to sell into if we get a close below support. Okay. Yeah, I'm thinking more sells below 155, 100 are going to make more sense.
Yeah, I hate this when you've got the 1 hour support difference to the 30-minute support, and it just makes it so hard because there's more areas to reject off.
Yeah, it does get a little bit tricky in that way, doesn't it? I mean, even if we were to break down now on this current 15, I mean, stops are going to be fairly big, but I mean, if you got a much bigger target, then I think you're good, you know. Yes, if you're looking at if we actually get a proper close below this low, then I think, yeah, it's going to be about 19 pip stop loss. But I think we should see a move down to 154.770, which is about a 30 pip move. So it would, in a way, be worth it. But we're going to have to obviously wait to see how this candle closes. Because we have a minute left. Minute left. And it's only the first 15 of the 1 hour, so it's pretty important that the current, like for example, if the 15 actually breaks down below, then we have good confirmation that we should continue. But if it respects it, then we don't know if that's just the wick on the 1 hour to drive up. You know what I'm saying? So we have to be very, very careful. We've got like 30 seconds left. I think if this 15-minute candle can't break down below 155, 100, then I think we're just gonna call it a day. And then on stream. And then I may wait for sells below 155, 100 on the 30-minute, but I'm a bit time pressured here today, so I would wait on the stream, but I actually can't. I've not got the time. Yeah, so we're not breaking down below there yet. Okay, alright then guys, I think I'm gonna call it a day over here on the stream. Yeah, so like I said, I'll wait now for the 30-minute close below 155, 100. If we get the 30-minute closing below 155, 100, then I'll be looking for sells coming down to around 154, 770. That will be my target for the day. Okay guys, so anyway, that is me done for the day. Make sure you drop a like on the stream. So we didn't have a trade here today. Obviously gold buys did not work out that we spoke about on stream. But that's okay, you know, that's how it works. You know, it was a good setup. I think if I did trade gold, I would have been in those. So it is one of those things. But yeah. So anyway guys, make sure you drop a like on the stream. Make sure you're subscribed to the YouTube. Like we said, we're gonna have a giveaway. So yeah, thanks everyone for coming on. Really appreciate it. And we'll be back tomorrow morning. Hopefully we can get a nice move here to start to end the week. Right? But yeah, I think we're just seeing these poor movements again. Just purely down to the interest rate decisions coming up this week. A lot of flaky moves, a lot of you know, irregular price movements. So just keep that in mind, please, guys, because I don't like seeing people do poorly in these weeks. Because trust me, beforehand, I've been done badly in these type of weeks. So just take it easy. And even yesterday, look at yesterday, man. Like yesterday was tough. Like, you know, it should have been a simple sell. Like any other week, I think that would just drop. So yeah, really must be careful. But yeah, like I say, I'll be looking for sells below 155, 100. So yeah, alright guys, take care. Thank you very much. Thank you, Pablo. See you later. Our cats, thank you very much. Okay, yeah, make sure you drop a like on the stream. Be back tomorrow, normal time, between 6:30 and 7 AM. And stay tuned tonight, guys, on Instagram. That's where we'll be dropping the giveaway, where what the giveaway is gonna be. So yeah, keep an eye out for that. Okay guys, thank you very much. Take care everybody, and we'll see you all tomorrow morning.